Hey everybody, welcome. What we're going to do today is we're going to continue where we left off with presentation skills and just giving a presentation. So what we're going to talk about now is we're going to get into the structure of the presentation, okay, and kind of work through that and see some example presentations and so forth, okay? Hello.
Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Doing well, doing well. Welcome to class. Good, let's
See
see.
you
Who else do
again.
we have here? Yeah, nice to see you again as well. Very good. Very good. So
같은 선생님이 또 왔네.
yeah, hey Benedin. Hello, Benedin.
Hi,
Hi,
sir.
Benedin. Hi. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Okay. So Benedin, hi, welcome. So Benedin, just be careful when you're moving around things, okay?
Yes.
When you're moving things around, okay? It's best that you get like a headset, okay?
Okay.
Because you make a lot of sound, okay? All right. Hello, Abdallah. Hi, Abdallah. Okay. Hey, Tiago, do me a favor. Tiago, go put a shirt on, okay? All right. Yeah. So Tiago, go put a shirt on, all right? Okay. Hey, Facundo Herrera, how are you?
Hello, teacher. How are you?
Hi, doing very well. Doing very well. Welcome, Facundo Diaz. Hey, Benedin. Hey, Benedin. Benedin,
Yes.
let's figure out. I know that this was your first time, the last time. Listen to me carefully, okay? This is a classroom you're in, okay?
Yes.
All right. So
All right.
so you need to treat it like that. Meaning, when you're in class, if you start to go and talk to somebody, hey, blah 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 blah, we can all hear that, okay? All right.
Yes.
Okay. So we don't want to
Sorry,
hear that.
sir.
That's okay.
Okay.
I know you're new, but just keep that in mind, okay? All right. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Korea.
Okay, good. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome to class. And let's see here. So Facundo Diza, hello.
Hello, two Facundo again.
Yeah, two Facundos again. I'm seeing double. So good. Hello, Facundo Herrera. Nice to see you. Eeka.
Hello.
Hello, Eeka.
Hello,
Hi, how are you, Eika?
not Aika, Ika.
Okay, Eeka. I'm so sorry, Eeka.
It's okay.
Good, good. Where are you from, Eeka?
From Indonesia.
Okay, good. Fantastic, fantastic. All right. Hello, Tiago. Hi, Tiago. And your microphone might be muted, Tiago. Okay.
Okay,
So
can you hear me now?
I can
you
hear
hear
you
me
now.
now?
I can hear you.
I'm so sorry because my short.
It's okay,
I'm-
Tiago. Tiago, it's okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. I'm fine. And folks, I just, there's a few different rules, like sound, proper clothing, things like that.
Okay,
Tiago,
okay.
it's not a problem. You're fine with me, okay? Nice to meet you,
Okay.
Tiago. Tiago, are you from Brazil?
Yeah, exactly. Because then I was without my short.
Yeah, no, it's hot.
Very hot.
It's
Yeah.
hot. I know. It's summertime for you, so not a problem. Not a problem. It's okay. Welcome, welcome. By the way, those Brazilian UFC fighters, man, they're amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing guys.
yeah.
They're good.
Yeah.
So welcome. And hello, Jason. Welcome, Jason.
Hello.
Hi. Good. And Young Chan Kim. Hi.
Hi, sir.
Hi. Are you from South Korea?
Yeah, right. I'm from Korea.
Okay, good. Welcome. Well, you have to be from South Korea because North Korea doesn't have internet access. Right? I mean, that's just the way life is. So, hey, folks, I know in some classes that people, are you guys right now? Are you still in South Korea? Hey, Tiago, I can hear you typing. I can hear your little chickens. Make sure you mute yourself, okay? So, are you guys, Young Chan Kim and Benedict? Are you guys both in the same classroom together, or?
You're right. We are together in the same room.
Okay, in the same room. Is that why there's an echo? So where are you guys right now? Are you still in Korea right now? Or are you in the Philippines? Where are you?
We are in Korea.
Okay, good. So just so you guys know, anytime you talk, since there's two of you, there's an echo. So make sure you mute. Yeah, pretty crazy, huh?
Yes.
Okay. I got two Facundos and two people in the same room. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. Okay.
Okay.
So hey, folks, let me show you something. Okay. All right. When I say folks, I mean students. Okay. Let me show you something. So don't touch anything. Everybody, hands off the keyboard. Watch this. Okay. Just watch this. Okay. It's all right. Hands off the keyboard. Hands off the keyboard. Okay. Huh? No, I'm not ejecting him. Sorry, this is going a little slow. Okay, yeah, I don't know why this is going so slow. But, okay, so now do you hear that? Okay, so even when you folks think, oh, but I'm not saying anything, there's no sound, okay? There's still, so Benedict, the point is don't touch anything, okay? All right?
Okay, sir.
No, it's okay, all right? So the point is here, folks, make sure that you leave your microphone muted, okay? Your microphone's going to turn red. No problem. When you're ready to talk, just go ahead and click it again. It's okay. That way it's easier for you to hear the teacher. It's easier for me to hear the student. Now, folks, just to let you know, and I mean folks against students, hey, guys, instead of being in this chat, make sure you're in this chat here, okay? You don't want to be in this one. Be in this one. This is where all the students are, okay? So, Facundo, okay, you guys click here so that way I can see your chat here. I don't see what's going on over here, okay? So make sure you're over here, all right? It's okay, guys, okay? So let me explain something. This class is listed as an advanced class, okay? So I'm just telling you ahead of time, all right? It's an advanced class. It's about it's about giving presentations, so it might be a little difficult for some of you, all right? I want you to participate, but also keep in mind that this, again, is an advanced class, okay? So you're going to have to keep up. All right. You do want to read the levels. Us teachers, we set the levels on purpose. Okay. This is either an intermediate or advanced, one of the two that we set in here. Okay. And I don't know why my camera is not picking up. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now it's picking up all the light, making me dark. Okay. Huh, wonder why that is. Okay, so let's go ahead and start class. I'm going to start sharing what we have for today. This class is also in a series. What I mean by being in a series is that we have been working on this class now for the last 3 weeks. We are now on our 4th week. Make sure that you have Bret Tutor clicked so that you can see the presentation. What we've gone through already is we've already gone through the fact that preparation is the most important thing when giving a presentation. Preparation, preparation, preparation. Preparation is everything. What that means is you have to be well prepared. You have to make sure that you have a good outline. Then you fill in your outline. You have to make sure that your visual aids look good. You have to make sure that you've practiced everything. You have to continue to prepare for this to make sure that you're ready. All right? With the presentation, you need to have an objective. You need to tell yourself, why am I making this? Am I doing this to inform, persuade, train, sell, teach? What am I trying to do? You want to talk about your audience. Who is this for? Am I giving this presentation for a room full of doctors? Am I giving this presentation for a room full of students? Who am I speaking to? The reason you need to know your audience is because that will tell you how to write your content, what to present to them. You want to make sure you have the proper level. The venue, a venue is the location. Am I doing this in a big stadium? Am I doing this in front of a group of 300 or 400 people? Is this a small group of 20 people? Time and length, how long do I have? Do I have 5 minutes? Do I have 2 hours? All right. And then the method. This is how I do this. How do I approach this? Am I going to have a lot of comedy in this presentation because maybe the group I'm with is real friendly? Am I going to be very somber and very sincere because maybe I'm giving a presentation to people that run funeral homes? A funeral home is when somebody dies. That's where they go. Last week, we worked on content. Content is what should you say? What needs to be in the presentation for it to be effective? One of the main things in here is to be selective, okay? That's a brief overview of what we've gone through so far. Now what we're working on today is we're working on the structure, okay? We're working on the structure. Abdallah. Hello, Abdallah.
Hello, Mr.
Yeah, Abdallah, turn your microphone up just a little bit, okay? Turn up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, listen, everybody. I want you to understand this, okay? Abdallah's going to read, but while he's reading, what I need for you to do is I need for you to think of a presentation. What would you do? What would you want to present? It can be something really simple. The presentation I would like to give, I would like to teach everybody how to make Korean barbecue. By the way, guys, I love Korean barbecue, my Korean friends. I used to work for Amcor, which you know in South Korea, Korea, one of the larger manufacturers there. But I love Korean barbecue. Can't drink soju. I just get hammered if I do. But anyway, it could be something like that. Give a presentation on how to prepare Korean barbecue. It could be something like how to wash your dog. I don't care. Make it simple, make it easy. We're going to talk through and write out our presentations today. We're going to write out the content, okay? So everybody be thinking. Again, this is an advanced class, so I expect that you're going to be up to, okay? Let's continue here, okay? And here is the structure of what you're going to have to put together. I also have a document that I'll fill in. Don't worry, you don't need to have this document shared with you at the moment, okay? So just relax, okay? You don't need it for now, okay? All right, my buddy Abdallah, go ahead, read for me, structure. Go ahead, start a well-organized.
Yes, I will organize the presentation with a clear structure is easier for the audience to follow. It's therefore more effective. You should organize the points you wish to make in a logical order. Most presentations are organized in 3 parts followed by questions, beginning, middle, and end.
Yep. Good. Good. It's okay. Yep. Um. Yeah. So here. So here's where we have. And by the way, hello, Servette. Hi, Servette. Welcome.
Hi, sir. Oh, thank you very
Hi.
much.
Yep. You made it in. Good for you. So good. Okay. So in here, folks. So again, you have a beginning, all right, which is your short introduction. This will last. It depends on how long your presentation is, but this usually doesn't last too long. This is anywhere from 5 minutes to 15 minutes. You have the middle of your presentation, which is the body. This is really where you do the full presentation itself, where you get into showing things, talking about things, using visual aids, and so forth. Then the end. This is where you go back and you summarize your presentation. You tell them, okay, what we talked about today was the use of hamburger meat, horse meat in the UK, for example, okay? Thank your audience. Thank you very much. Now I'd like to take a few questions, Q&A, all right? So again, folks, be thinking about this. Be thinking about what you'd want to present, because we're going to do a few examples here, all right? Okay, so good. Okay, so let's see. Is it Eeka? Is that right? Eeka? Did I get it right this time?
Yes.
Okay, Eeka. So Eeka, what would you like to present? If you had to give a presentation, what would you do? Hello, Eeka?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, so if you had to give a presentation, what would you give it on?
Presentation about maybe about cooking.
About cooking? Okay, good. And what would you like to cook?
Brownies maybe.
Okay, so
Make
good.
a
No,
cake.
good. And by the way, you should try to get a headset or fix your audio a little bit. It's a little off, but it's okay. All right. So you said what you want to talk about, okay? And we're going to fill in some of this. Let me make a few extra for you. And folks, again, just to be clear, this is an advanced class, okay? So please be ready. I don't want to scare you away, but if you're not up to this level, please just watch from the outside, okay? All right? So here we go. So good. So you want to talk again about making brownies, right? Okay, making brownies. Good. I love brownies, okay? And for those of you that don't know, these are brownies, okay? I'll show you. Okay, so these are brownies, so we're going to talk about making brownies, okay? All right, are you still with me, Eeka? Hello, Eeka?
Yes.
Okay, so good. So making brownies. And by the way, folks, I might not get to everybody, but it's okay, all right? Okay? So first you want to welcome your audience. What would you say to your audience to welcome your audience? What would you want to say? Yeah, you know what, Eeka? There's just too much sound coming from you, Eeka. Okay? I'm sorry. Can you try to figure out what's wrong? Because it's okay. So Eeka, please do me a favor and just try to adjust your settings or find out what's wrong. But I can't lose my hearing just trying to teach you. Okay, it's not fair to me. It's not fair to the other folks. Okay, so try to find out what's wrong. It's okay. Some other time we can do it. All right. Okay, so let's see. So James, hello James.
Yep. Yes,
Hi,
sir.
James. What would you want to give a presentation on? What would your presentation be?
A dog, a pet.
A dog. So how to take care of a dog, right?
Yep.
Okay, so good. So here we go. So good, fantastic. So that's your title. Okay, all right. Let's keep going, my friend. Okay, you want to welcome your audience. How would you welcome your audience? What would you say to them?
Hello, everyone. Today I will be talking about how to take care of a dog.
Good, good, very good, very good. So now introduce your subject. Go ahead. How would you introduce that? So you welcome your audience and you introduced your subject somewhat, but talk a little bit more about that. Just something else about taking care of a dog.
Um, um, dogs is not dogs are your friends. They just not security guards or someone that you can or a guard to protect your house, but they are your friends. So if you choose to have a pet as a dog, you must love him or love them.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
and good. You're doing well. And also bring back this main point in the title. Okay, so you talked about you need to love them, you need to treat them properly. And here, let me help you. And then you would say something like, therefore, what I'm going to talk about today is how to properly take care of your dog, or what else is known as man's best friend. Okay?
Oh,
All right?
thank
So do you see that? You're welcome. You're welcome. Good. You're doing great, though. So now explain the structure of your presentation. What would you want to do? Let's just do a real quick outline, okay? So maybe the first thing you'd want to talk about is what? Just a small background on breeds of dogs, right?
Breeds of dog, yeah.
Because you want to make sure some breeds you require different ways to take care of them. Like for instance, I have a pug. Okay, I had two until one decided to pass away. But anyway, so I have a pug. Okay, so a pug. And because you have a pug, with pugs, what you have to do is you have to go in here and you see how their nose overlaps? So you have to make sure that you clean under their nose or they can get infections, okay? So again, you just want to talk briefly about breeds of dogs, okay? So that might be something that you'd cover.
Yeah.
What else? What else would you talk about how to take care of a dog? Go
how
ahead.
to shower them or yeah.
Okay, bathing. Okay.
Bathing properly.
How about food?
Yeah, give them good food.
And then how about trips to the veterinarian?
Yeah, and the most important thing I guess is that the insects that bite dogs.
Yeah. Okay. So how to take care of taking care of ticks and fleas. Ticks and fleas, right? Okay. Those are the ones that get to the dog. Okay, good. So what you would do is you would tell people what I'm first going to talk about are the breeds of dogs to give you a short explanation. Okay. Then I'll talk about bathing the dog. After that, we'll talk about feeding. And you talk about ticks, fleas, right? And then the trips to the veterinarian. Okay. Okay. Good, good, good. So we push that down there. Now, you have to have rules for questions, okay? James, this is probably new to you. So what you want to say is, for rules for presentation, you make up your own, but typically you say something along the lines of, please everybody, hold your questions to only one question at a time. Okay? Please don't ask two questions at once. Also, please ask a question that would probably only take me 3 or 4 minutes to explain. Okay? All right, if you have any further questions, then we'll write those down and I will answer them later. Okay, good, good, good. And then now, once you get through that, now you go to the middle. Okay, this is the body of the presentation. So here's where you do the breed of dogs, bathing, food, ticks, and then down to the veterinarian as well. Okay? All right, good, good, good. We're doing well. Doing very well. And hey, by the way, folks, this is an advanced class. So if you're going, wow, you're speaking so fast, it's because, again, it's an advanced class, okay? So James, now we get to a short conclusion. How would you summarize your presentation? What would you say to summarize, which just gives a short, again, summary. What did I talk about? Go ahead, James.
I'm guessing I'll say that to love to have a pet is not is to take care of them properly, and they will be your best friend that you ever had.
Okay, but let me help you here, okay? Let's get back to the main thing here, which is how to take care of a dog. So when you summarize, you would say something like, thank you very much for listening to my presentation about how to take care of a dog. Like I said, what we covered today is we covered the breeds of dogs, bathing, food, ticks, and you know what I'm saying? So you just repeat that. It's just as if you're doing an essay. You know how you do an essay? Okay,
Yeah.
same thing.
I have a trouble with writing essay.
It's not a problem. That's why you're here, James, and I hope this class should help you with that, okay?
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And then in the end, thank your audience. Thank you all so much. It was a great day presenting to you. And then you can just ask them, okay, now I'd like to invite questions. What questions would you like to ask? And please, folks, remember the rules. Okay, good. Good, good. Fantastic. Okay, Servette, you're next. Hello, Servette.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. So, Servette, here we go. Okay, let's make sure I have some more room here. And folks, please do not be upset if I don't get to everybody, okay? And hello, Heberton. Hello, Heberton. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. How about you?
Good, good, good. Heberton, welcome to class. Is this your first time on Verbling?
Yes, exactly. You're right.
Good, fantastic, welcome, yeah, good. We love having first-time students. Okay, so good. So,
Okay.
Burton, you jumped right in the middle of a advanced class, which is okay, but that's why the teacher's speaking very fast. Plus, this is a fast-moving subject. So for now, just relax, hang out, okay, and just watch how the Verbling classes work. You're going to love Verbling. Also, too, you might want to get a headset because there's a little extra sound coming from you, so I'm going to mute you, okay? But no problem.
Okay.
Welcome to class. Welcome, welcome. Let's see
Thank you.
here. Okay, you're so welcome. Okay, Servette,
Yes.
sir, give me your title, okay? What's your title?
Education.
Okay, but something,
Languages.
yeah, something direct. Okay, so you're teaching Turkish right now, right? Is that what
Yes.
you're doing? Okay, so let's just have it just like that. How to teach the Turkish language? Is that correct? Turkish language?
Yep.
Is that correct? Okay. Okay, good, 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 good. Fantastic. And I'm so sorry that I don't have time to take your classes. Ay, ay, ay. I should be practicing my Chinese too. I should be learning Spanish. I don't know what's going on with me. So go ahead. Short introduction. What would you say when you welcome your audience? What would you say, Servette?
I would say, welcome folks. In this session, I'll help you to learn how to say time in Turkish.
Oh, good, good. So this one, oh, you're fantastic. How to, good. How to say time in the Turkish language. Okay, good. Very good. Very good. Okay. So you're welcoming your audience. You're also kind of introducing your subject, right? Okay. You've narrowed your subject down too, which is fantastic. Okay. So let's get into that structure. Remember, like we just did earlier. Okay. So what would your structure be? What would be like the main bullet points you'd want to explain this to your audience so they're ready, so they have this roadmap? Go ahead.
Like the order of the presentation?
Yeah, so these are like the main things you do, like maybe what you do as far as explain the structure of presentation. Maybe what you'd have is, like a brief introduction to the history of Turkish time, I don't know. And then maybe what you'd want to do is, how to say time in the morning, right? Okay. How to say, I'm sorry, how to, I would say pronounce. Guys, everybody, please forgive me if my grammar is not always the best when it comes to this, because I'm really trying to jam through and get to as many students as possible. How to pronounce time.
Probably at the beginning, I would say First of all, at the beginning of the presentation, we learn some new vocabularies, then learn the core lesson. After that,
what was your second part, my friend? New vocabulary. Then what else?
Yes, new vocabulary, and by using that vocabularies, some sentences. Then after that, like exercise part and questions. Actually, it depends on the subject. Sometimes at the beginning we do some role plays, but usually if I would teach clocks, I would give vocabulary or sentences. Then I will do some like exercises, listening exercise, speaking, like spelling exercise. And I will say, if you have any questions, you can stop me and ask. This type of thing.
Okay. Okay, good. Let me do one thing real quick. 1 second. The Hangout's kind of going a little crazy. Just give me 1 second. You can still hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay, so good. Okay, you're doing fantastic. New vocabulary, example sentences. Then you'd want to do some role play. Okay, is that right?
Yes.
Sound about right? Okay.
Yes.
And then would you what would you do at the end? Would you do like a test? Would you give a test to everybody? Just like a nice oral test? Or would that be it?
Depends on the context. Sometimes role play, sometimes some test.
Okay. All right, so good. Well, we can just end here. Okay, so good.
Yeah.
So now you're in the explain the structure of your presentation. So go ahead, explain this to folks. Give me a short, just maybe a couple of sentences on how you'd explain this to people.
Okay, today we will learn how to learn clock in Turkish. While doing this, in the core class, firstly, we will learn some new vocabularies. Then we'll see some example sentences. While doing this, I will correct your pronunciation. And at the same time, if you have any question, you can ask. At the end, we'll do some role plays and finish the class.
Okay, good. Pronunciations. Okay, so good. So you just go through that. Okay, just add that in there. Okay, and then so folks, the rules for questions, they're basically it's up to you. What would you do? What would you do in this type of situation, Servette? What would be one of your rules for questions? Keep in mind you're teaching, and you know what happens to students sometimes. Okay, what do you think?
Yes, probably I would ask for them to ask relevant questions according to class.
Yep.
And
Yep. No, that's good.
And that's what I think.
Yep, that's the main one. That's the main one. Okay, that's the main one because students sometimes what they'll do is they'll start asking you all these crazy questions. Like how do you change an adverb into a noun that's 3 days old? I'm just kidding around, but sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, man, we're just talking about present simple. So good. So you understand my pain sometimes, huh? And by the way, folks, I'm just kidding, okay? I love teaching you all. I give all of you digital hugs all the time, okay? And then go ahead, Servette. Summarize. So you've already done this, okay? Summarize your presentation. Go ahead.
Yes. I am finishing the class here. I will say that's all that I want to teach for today. Today we learn how to say clock in Turkish. That's all how to okay. Start our. Today we learn some useful language about how to say clock, the time in Turkish. And that's all for today. That's all that I want to teach for you today. And if you have any question, ask, or I will end the class. Usually that's how I end.
if you have any questions, tell me now or forever hold your peace. Okay, good, good, good. And then folks, it's pretty much the same with, thanking your audience, and then you invite the questions. I recommend that when you say, okay, now this is open for questions, please remember the rules that I talked about at the beginning of the presentation, just so people are reminded, okay? All right? Otherwise, I'm telling you, they'll go nuts. They'll go crazy. Good, Servette. Good. Wow, everybody's doing fantastic so far. And Eeka, I am so sorry, but it's just really hard to hear you, Eeka, okay? If you want to type yours out, you can, Eeka, okay? But it's just so hard to hear you. And what I'll do is I'll even over here, I'll put this in there. But my ears are so sensitive. I don't know if you've seen my ears, See, I got really big ears. See those? They're very sensitive. Okay, so I have to make sure that I don't go deaf. Okay, so good. Good. You all are doing fantastic. I love my advanced class today because everybody is so awesome. Jason. Hello, Jason. What are you going to teach us, Jason? Come on. Bring it on.
Hello.
Hello.
I would like to present the dangers of internet.
The dangers of the internet? How's the internet dangerous? Should I be scared? Should I be scared right now?
Well, for children, for your children, maybe.
Oh my gosh! Well, here, my kid's at school right now. I better go grab her. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't have any kids. They wouldn't allow me to breed. That was one of the things, So I wasn't allowed to have children. But the dangers of the internet. The dangers of the internet for children. Okay. So do people lose fingers or hands on the internet? Is your child going to get ran over by a car?
Well, they get convinced by adults, by predators.
Yeah. So okay. So good. So now we're narrowing things down. Okay. So good. So the dangers of the internet for children, and then boom, predators. Predators. Okay. So those folks, this isn't the movie Predator, okay? So it's people out there that are trying to look for small children. Anyway, I don't want to go into too much detail. It's just people that are sick, okay? Very sick people.
And not only that, there is pornographic images online every day.
Yep. No, there's all of that, but what we want to do is we want to keep our presentation brief, okay? And also so if you look up here, it's all right. So this is where we get to the content. Be selective, okay? So we don't want to have so much information. We want to make it so big. Just be very selective, okay? So good. I don't really like what we're talking about, but that's okay, all right? Because maybe it's something that needs to be discussed more. Okay, what would you say to your audience? What would you say to them when you introduce yourself and so forth? What would you say to them?
Hello, how are you, ladies and gentlemen? I would like to expose this material that I have for you to read about the dangers that your kids are exposed to the internet.
That your children are exposed to with the internet. Okay, all right. So now you kind of just welcome them. So now introduce your subject, and again, narrow it down. What I mean by narrow it down is get to the main thing that you're going to talk to them about. All right, which is about predators on the internet. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. In this presentation, I will talk to you about the predators that are found in the internet, in social pages. How do they get near your children? Get close to your children.
Yep, how they can seek out your children, right? They're predators, just like an animal, like a predator, like a lion or tiger attacks, right? Okay, Okay, so good, so good. So, all right, so now you have the subject. So what would be the structure of your presentation? What would be the structure? Remember how we're mapping things out? What are 3 main points here? What would you want to do?
An introduction first.
ฝรั่งเราดูด้วยสิเห็นละ
Hello.
เฮ้ยอย่าเขาเรียนอยู่
Hey, folks, easy. So Canthorcorn. Hey.
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah, so hey Canthorcorn, chill out, okay? All right? People are in the middle of class. You have to be in a quiet environment, Canthorcorn, okay? All right?
Okay.
Okay, so just stay muted, okay? For now, all right? It's okay, Canthorcorn. Stay muted, okay? Listen to the teacher. Just listen to the class for now. Keep your microphone muted, okay?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
shy. Yeah.
Okay, just keep the microphone on mute. Okay?
Oh,
No, don't.
I don't know, teacher. Is problem.
Canthorcorn.
Yeah.
1 second. Okay? Canthorcorn, look at me, okay? Chill
Yeah.
out. Chill out, okay? We're in the middle of class. Hold off, okay? For now, this class is getting close to the end. So for now, I'm going to keep you muted, okay? Just relax. Just watch the class. Don't click your red microphone anymore. If you click your red microphone one more time, I'm going to eject you from the class, okay?
I'm shy. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, listen to me then, okay? All right? Okay.
ไม่มันไม่ดี
What's that? Your internet connection's bad? Your internet connection's bad? Oh, wow. Wow, looks like we lost her. Oh, well. Okay, so sorry, folks. Go ahead. Continue on, okay? What I want you to do is go through your main points in your presentation, right? What would be the first main point?
Contact with the victims.
Contact with the victims?
So, yeah.
Let me help you. What does a predator look like?
Oh.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because you're talking. Your audience are adults. You want them to know what a predator looks like, so they understand. Hey, when a predator comes, here's typically what they look like. They'll start typing to your child about this, boom, 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 right? Okay, and I'm going to speed things up. Maybe another thing would be what? How to protect your child from a predator. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
To protect your child from a predator. And folks, whoever has the next one, please, something that's a little bit nicer to talk about, but that's okay. What does a predator look like? How to protect your child from a predator? And then also, let's say how to report a predator to the authorities, okay?
Yeah.
Because you want to make sure that they don't affect your child, right? Okay? So again, this is where you would explain the structure. So explain the structure of your presentation to your audience. Go ahead.
The presentation. Explain the rules on the questions.
Well, here, let me help you. What you'd say is, okay, folks, what we're going to cover today is what does a predator look like? Then once you understand that, then the next thing would be how to protect your child from a predator. And then after that, what we'll do is I will explain to you how to report the predator to the authorities so that they do not impact your child or another child, okay? All right? Okay. And then in here's where you just summarize that. After you get done, you give your body the presentation, and then you just summarize it. Well, folks, what we covered today was what a predator looks like, how to protect, okay? All right?
Okay. Yeah,
and also, too, I think everybody understands now, explain rules for questions. There's not going to be, maybe with yours, what you'd want to do is you'd want to tell everybody, okay, one of the rules for questions are please do not ask graphic questions. And what graphic questions are questions that are very that let me explain it. So graphic questions would just be questions that, you know, you wouldn't want your children to hear. You also don't want graphic questions because you want to, you know, make sure that if there's mothers in there as well, that they don't have to listen to, you know, bad words and things like that, okay? All right?
Okay.
Because you're giving a presentation that is on a subject that just really not nice to talk about. It's needed, but it's not nice to talk about. Okay, so good. Good, very good, Jason. We got through that, okay? Thanks, Jason. Okay. Young Chan Kim. Hello, Young Chan.
Hi, sir.
Hi. And Young
Hi.
Chan, am I pronouncing your name properly? Is your name Young Chan? Is that right?
Yeah, right. My name is Young Chan.
Okay, good, good, good. Okay, so here we go. What is the title of your presentation?
I would like to make a presentation about alligators and crocodiles.
Say that again.
Alligators and crocodiles.
Okay, so you want to talk about the difference between alligators and crocodiles?
Yeah, right.
No, it's okay.
It's my first time in trouble.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. I try to be really soft and gentle with people their first time. Alligators and crocodiles. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my gosh, your teacher doesn't know how to spell. Thank God for spell check. Oh my gosh. Whoa, there should be 2 L's there. Holy Toledo. What is that? Crocodiles, okay?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, so it's okay. Don't worry. After a while, I'll get it. All right? Maybe in my late 50s. Okay. All right, so the differences between alligators and crocodiles. Yours, okay, so I know some of you in the audience are going, wow, that is so general. Oh my gosh, why are you making a subject that's so general? I thought that everything's supposed to be specific. Okay, but there's not many differences between alligators and crocodiles, okay? So go ahead, welcome your audience. Go ahead, welcome your audience. How would you welcome your audience? What would you say
Thank
to
you
them?
very much for coming, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to make a presentation about alligators and crocodiles.
Alligators and crocodiles, right? Okay, so good, good, good. Okay. All right, so crocodiles. Whoa, hey, crocodiles. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's look at this. Have you ever been bitten by an alligator or crocodile?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay, there's still time. I like your attitude. That's good. Not yet, but there's still time, okay? So good, so you welcome it. What would be the main, okay, so now you welcome them, okay? So, yeah, you've introduced your subject. Again, this one's really broad. This one's really easy to deal with, okay? So, you know, you welcome them. You've told them your subject. What would you do? What would you do in the body of this? So what would you do? Maybe would you want to introduce an alligator and then introduce a crocodile? Would that be all right? Not a live one, but you know, talk about what a crocodile is, talk about what an alligator is. Okay?
Yeah.
Alligator. Okay. Wow, sorry.
I will explain the similarities and differences.
Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay, so go ahead. If you were talking to them, talk to them about the structure of your presentation. Go ahead. Tell me what you'd say.
Yeah. I'll first explain the similarities between alligators and crocodiles. First of all, alligators and crocodiles are both.
Oh no, it's okay. So right now, again, you're just in the introduction. So you don't want
Yeah.
to get into the details. You just want to
Okay,
briefly
sir.
say, here are the 4 points I would talk about, okay? First,
Okay.
I'm going to talk about alligators. Next, I'll talk about crocodiles. Then I'll talk about their similarities and then their differences. Okay, so good,
Okay.
good. And then the rules, maybe one of the rules for yours would be, and please, folks, if you've brought your crocodile or alligator with you, leave them outside. I don't want to answer any of their questions, right?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Hopefully nobody would bring their alligator or crocodile in there, okay? Okay. Then you go
Okay.
through the presentation, all right?
Okay.
Now summarize your presentation for me. And everybody, I really hope you're paying attention. Summarize that, okay?
All right.
Go ahead and summarize that.
Most people don't know about the alligators, so just I'll explain. I'll introduce. That's it.
So, no, let me help you, okay? It's no problem.
Okay.
It's not a problem, okay? So, Young Chan, now what you do is in the summary, you're at this part right here, okay? So this is where you're at. So you say to them, okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Again, what we talked about was first alligators. Then I gave a brief introduction about crocodiles. After that, we talked about the similarities, and then finally we got to the heart of the presentation, which are the differences between the two. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And you thank your audience, and then you're done. So good. And hey, everybody, please, again, don't be upset if I don't get to you, okay? All right? The class is getting close to being finished. I don't mean to not include everybody, but it's just kind of the way it works. Okay, Abdallah, are you ready, Abdallah? Hello, Abdallah.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so good. What is the title of yours going to be, Abdallah?
Excuse me. The importance of eating.
Yeah, you know what, Abdallah, honestly, I even turned up my microphone. It is so hard to hear you. I'm straining. I'm dying here. Can you please speak up more?
The importance of eating seafood.
Importance of seafood in your diet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So good. So what would be, so go ahead, welcome your audience. Okay?
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We will talk about the importance of seafood.
Okay, so welcome them first. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming today. You'd want to say something more like, I hope everybody likes seafood, okay?
Yeah.
Then let me introduce what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the importance of seafood in your diet, okay?
Yes.
Right, good. What would you do in the structure of your presentation? What would be the first thing you start out with?
How many times we should eat seafood weekly?
Okay, so number. Okay, what's the next one?
The important ingredients in the seafood, which
yes, we call that nutritional value. Nutritional value of seafood.
Yeah.
Okay. So nutrition, that's what we get out of it. All of our vitamins, minerals. You know, seafood usually has a lot of omega-3, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then how about the last one? And just to speed things up, okay? Pardon me for putting words in your mouth. Would the last one be like benefits, like visual benefits?
Yes.
Benefits of eating seafood. Okay, so that way people know that, hey, you know, great, what's going to happen is my skin's going to look better, my white hair is going to leave. I'm not going to get any more white hairs. I'm not going to look like an old man. Okay, all right. What rule, what would be one of your rules for questioning? What would be one of your rules? Maybe no talking while your mouth's full, because maybe you would be giving this presentation and you would be serving seafood, right? Right? You know, maybe you'd actually serve seafood while you're giving this presentation. Okay, good. Can you summarize that? Can you give a brief summary, Abdallah, of the presentation?
This presentation we will talk about the benefits of seafood in decreasing age and the antioxidants of
yeah. So all you want to, yeah, it's okay, and I think everybody's having a hard time with the last part here. So what I'm saying is you just want to summarize. You want to say, okay, what we did today is we talked about the number of times you should eat seafood, the nutritional value, visual benefits. So when you're presenting, a lot of times what you're doing is you're repeating that information, okay? So that's where you summarize that, just like in an essay, how you have an introduction, right, an introduction body, or an introduction paragraph, then after that, you go through and you have the body of the presentation, or pardon me, the essay, and at the end you summarize, you repeat what you just did. Okay, so good, good, good. Okay, yep, talking with a mouthful. So, okay, so Facundo Diza, and I'm just going in order, folks, so please don't be upset. Facundo Diza, what would you want to give your presentation on?
How to use Foursquare for fundraising.
How to use Foursquare? For what?
Fundraising.
For writing?
For fundraising.
For fun?
Yes, fundraising.
Is it writing? W-R-I, fun writing?
Are you gonna write it?
Yeah, no, I'm writing it out. I'm putting it right here. So yeah, so no, I'm putting it out. Oh, how to use Foursquare for fun? Okay, got it. Okay, I thought you were talking about writing, like how to use. Okay, so okay, what would be your introduction? What would be your introduction? Or pardon me, how would you welcome your audience? Oh, fundraising. Fundraising. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, it's a presentation I have to give next week. So.
Good. So, how to use Foursquare for fundraising? All right. How would you welcome your audience? What would you say to them?
Welcome fundraisers. This is a series of case study for fundraising to get money and make more social projects. This time we're gonna see how to use Foursquare for fundraising.
Okay,
first,
good.
we're gonna just.
Go ahead, keep going.
I keep.
Yep.
First, we're gonna to study the case Earth Justice from San Francisco. Then we're gonna have a time to think how to adapt to our organization. And finally, we're gonna do the final conclusions.
Okay, and then I'm sorry, the last one was conclusion, or what'd you say in there? What was that?
Yes, final conclusion about how to use technology and Foursquare especially.
Okay, good. And I am so sorry that I didn't get to spend more time with you. Okay, I apologize.
It's the time we have.
Yeah, I know, but there's only yeah. So it's okay. And then you just put this in there. What would the rules for questions be? What would a rule for yours be? Maybe there's some sort of special rule, right? What would you want to do? Would you want to tell everybody, hey, listen, folks, all I want us to do is to concentrate on Foursquare. Please don't ask me questions about how to use Twitter, Facebook, or anything else, right? Maybe that would be a rule that you'd have. Because otherwise, well, what about Facebook? How come you don't use Facebook? How come we're not friends on Facebook? But anyway, I'm just kidding. So, hey, folks, this class is over. It was a great class, though. You guys did awesome. And please forgive me for just driving so fast and so hard today. But again, it's an advanced class, okay? But everybody did really well. Really happy with you. Abdallah, take care. Facundo, take care. All right. I see the other Facundo left. Eeka, I really do want you to participate. It's just there's so much noise. It's very difficult for me. Servette, always a pleasure. Jason, always a pleasure as well. Young Chan, very nice to meet you. I hope you love Erbling. Okay. All right. So